Welcome back to the channel. Today is September 30th, 2025, and we're covering the latest on Canopy Growth Corporation, ticker CGC, one of the largest players in the cannabis industry. CGC stock is trading at $1.57, up over 17% from the previous close of $1.34. The stock saw heavy volume today, with more than 120 million shares traded, far exceeding its average volume of about 20 million shares. The day's range went from a low of $1.47 to a high of $1.63, still well below the 52-week high of $5.80. Canopy's market cap stands around $376 million, while the company continues to post losses with an EPS near minus 3.03 and a negative price-to-earnings ratio of about minus 0.52. The stock is currently trading near its 200-day moving average of $1.57 and above its 50-day average around $1.33, showing some technical support. The recent rally is attributed to optimism around regulatory progress, potential sector consolidation, and improving fundamentals as the company focuses on cost controls and expanding its product lineup. However, challenges remain in the form of regulatory uncertainty, market competition, and earnings pressures. Analysts remain mixed, with a consensus rating around hold and price targets averaging about $22, indicating room for growth but also caution. For trading strategy, watch for key support around $1.45 to $1.50, which could be a good entry point on pullbacks. Resistance sits near $1.65 to $1.70, and a sustained breakout above this could open a move towards $2. Use stop-loss orders near $1.40 to manage downside risks. Options traders might consider buying near support or selling puts for income generation. Given the volatility in the cannabis space, risk management and position sizing are crucial. That's the latest on Canopy Growth. Share your trade ideas and thoughts below, subscribe for more cannabis market updates, and stay tuned for further developments. See you next time. Here's a 2 to 3 minute YouTube video script for CGC Stock latest update, with today's date, September 30th, 2025, and a trading strategy without bold headings. Welcome back to the channel. Today is September 30th, 2025, and we're covering the latest on Canopy Growth Corporation, ticker CGC, one of the leading companies in the cannabis sector. CGC stock recently traded at $1.57, showing a strong gain of over 17% from the previous close of $1.34. The stock experienced heavy trading volume, exceeding 120 million shares, much higher than its average of around 20 million shares. Despite this rally, CGC remains well below its 52-week high near $5.80. The company currently holds a market cap of approximately $376 million and continues to operate with losses, as reflected in its negative earnings per share of minus 3.03 and a negative price-to-earnings ratio of minus 0.52. The stock is trading around its 200-day moving average at $1.57 and remains above the 50-day average near $1.33, indicating some technical support. This recent uptick partly comes from improved regulatory outlooks, potential for market consolidation, and the company's efforts to tighten cost controls and diversify its product portfolio. Nevertheless, challenges like regulatory uncertainties and competitive pressures persist. Analyst sentiment remains mixed, with a consensus rating of hold and an average price target around $22, showing potential upside but considerable risks. For trading strategy, key support to observe is between $1.45 and $1.50, which could be a good entry point if the price pulls back. Resistance is likely near $1.65 to $1.70, and a clear breakout above this level might pave the way for a move toward $2. Traders should set stop-loss orders near $1.40 to manage downside risk. For options traders, buying calls near support or selling puts to generate income could be beneficial. Given the volatility in the cannabis market, disciplined risk management and appropriate position sizing are essential. That's the latest update on Canopy Growth Corporation. Share thoughts and trading ideas in the comments. Subscribe for more cannabis market coverage and stay tuned for fresh insights. See you next time. Here's a 2 to 3 minute YouTube video script for CGC Stock latest update with today's date, September 30th, 2025, including trading strategy. Welcome back to the channel. Today is September 30th, 2025, and we're looking at Canopy Growth Corporation, ticker CGC, a major name in the cannabis industry that has been seeing some interesting action. CGC shares are currently trading at $1.57, up about 17% from yesterday's close of $1.34. Volume surged to over 120 million shares, several times the average daily volume, showing strong investor interest. The stock's range today was between $1.47 and $1.63, still below its 52-week high of $5.80. The company's market capitalization is roughly $376 million. CGC continues to face challenges in profitability, with an earnings per share of approximately minus 3.03 and a negative PE ratio. Technically, the stock is trading near its 200-day moving average of about $1.57 and above its 50-day average of $1.33, providing some technical support. The recent rally is fueled by optimism around regulatory developments and potential sector consolidations, alongside management's efforts to improve cost structures and strengthen product offerings. However, risks persist due to regulatory uncertainties and competitive pressures in the cannabis market. Analyst consensus is mixed, with a hold rating and an average price target around $22, indicating expectations for significant upside, but with caution. For trading strategy, watch key support near $1.45 to $1.50 as a potential entry point on pullbacks. Resistance lies around $1.65 to $1.70, and a breakout above could lead to a run toward $2. Stop-loss orders around $1.40 are advisable to manage potential downside. Options traders might consider call buying near support or selling puts to generate income. Given the inherent volatility in cannabis stocks, prudent risk management and position sizing remain crucial. That wraps up today's update on Canopy Growth. Drop your thoughts and trade ideas in the comments. Hit subscribe for more cannabis and market updates, and stay tuned for new developments. See you next time.